We're gonna try to segue all those things into that regarding
At
that.
school, they knew what fraternities you were in. I mean,
Definitely wasn't an easy decision. I sat down with my dad.
Welcome to another episode of I Am the Change podcast, brought to you by DTR Incorporated, a nonprofit organization geared toward uplifting, inspiring, and empowering communities all over the world. I am your host, Michael Davis, alongside the lovely Miss Sharice. Love it. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing great. I'm doing great.
That's good. That's good. And tonight we have Dwanson Clarck. Yes, happy to have you back.
Back again.
Yes. Pleasure to be back.
Effect bully. I'm missing one word.
Kennel.
Look, I was like, I'm missing a word. That wasn't the end of it. So welcome back. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yes. So what's been going on since the last time you graced us with your presence?
There has been a lot of training. I believe the last time I was on, I was still in school. So I did finish up that program.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So I got an associate's in animal care management and two certificates. One is in animal husbandry and the other is in facilities management.
What is animal husbandry? Like,
I was gonna ask that.
Animal husbandry is basically taking care of animals. So the sheer general care of animals.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I thought husbandry was like pairing them together, and
that's why I said like breeding. Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's why I did it.
So what type of classes and stuff that were you taking for that certificate?
So I took animal nutrition. I was taking behavior, just studying all type of animal behavior. So livestock, domestic animals, animal handling. So we handled like sugar gliders and turtles and reptiles and dogs, cats, everything.
So this was a hands-on class.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. It was fun. So I didn't really know what to expect. I went in thinking that I was gonna take some veterinary courses and things like that, but now it's a whole new field, a whole new opportunity for real. So it was love.
You look excited about it.
I am. That's all I do. So I work with animals 24/7. So I've opened up a couple of services for dog training and pet sitting. So I've been rolling. I've been rolling, just training dogs. Yeah.
And this is all you do 24/7.
This is all I do 24/7.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, they lucky to have you. You seem really passionate about this work, man.
I am.
So, which I find
that smile tells it all.
Yeah, right. And which I find so amazing because I remember Dwanson when he was an undergrad at North Carolina Central. And just to see like this shift in life. With what you're doing and everything, it's great. You know, from day one, I told you, I was like, it's something special about you. And like, whatever you do, I'm, there to support, but it's
absolutely.
So this has been so cool just to watch you grow.
Thank you.
As a person. So
I'm glad you're enjoying the show.
Yeah. And I was a little worried for a little bit when you were working for me. And so
what?
just a smidge,
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. No. But no, I always saw something special in you. So that
thank you.
Yeah. So
I see the growth from the last podcast you was on, man. It seemed like you're moving, man, moving and grooving. I like it.
I actually
the gear in action.
The gears here. The website is up. Popping www.dapkennel.com. There's apparel there.
Bio.
Yes, it's a lot, man. So I'm just the sheer like grace that I've been given, man, and the outpour of support It's crazy. I didn't even expect this at all. And to be where I am today, like when I got out the Navy, they were like, "What are you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna go breed dogs." Like, really? What? So I did that, and I took that and did more with it. Like the animal care industry is so huge. There's so much you can do within this one industry. Like I just want a piece of everything. That's it.
Wait, all right, hold on. I wanna pause you real quick because I completely forgot you were in the Navy. How
Oh
long were you
yeah,
in the Navy? How long?
8 years. 8 years.
Yeah.
So I just got out of the Navy officially February 2020.
Okay. So when you went in the Navy, did you know you wanted to breed dogs, or that was just something that kind of came along?
At first, I didn't know. I bought my wife a dog, and I was like, "Yo, I need my money back." And I went into breeding. I got into thinking about breeding. Got a nice mentor. It taught me the ways, and once I started seeing the puppies interact with each other, understanding their behavior and stuff like that, I thought it was really interesting. I always wanted to be a veterinarian growing up, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do it. And then I got into the animal care field, and there's so much more that you can do with animals than being a vet. It was just, I think I'm in the right spot.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
and I mean, that's a great thing to show kids. Like, you don't have to go exactly like the veterinarian route. Like, you can so much to do, you know.
So that tied into the Bully Diversion Center. So with that, it came from. So I got a bachelor's and a master's in criminal justice. So working with at-risk kids is something that I wholeheartedly believe in. That's another passion of mine. The dogs have had such an impact on my behavior, on my PTSD, on my family's emotional well-being. So seeing how they interact with the dogs, seeing how the dogs have changed their behaviors and wanted to make them do other things. When I was coaching Little League football, I had little boys in my neighborhood on my team that would come down the street and would want to play with the dogs. You know, the only way they could play with them is if I saw their grades and they kept everything up. They was able to play on the team. If they could do that, then they could come and see the dogs. And it's just a way to support and give them another outlet outside of being, just out in the street stealing bikes, doing crazy.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. That's pretty dope though, that the dogs were therapeutic, because you said PTSD, and I'm from the Navy, I'm guessing, absolutely. But it's kids out here, you know what I'm saying, suffering PTSD from just living in their environment they're in, life, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So it's therapeutic in the same sense, bro. It's dope. Absolutely. What you're doing, man. I like it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So
what go ahead. I'm sorry. No, you got it.
So with the training, are you training any animal besides like dogs? Or you just do dog training?
So it's just dogs right now. I do all breeds, all sizes, all temperaments. And so we're rebranding, right? I had to understand that people see direct effect bully kennel and they think it's all about bullies, pit bulls, big dogs. The bulk of my clients are like this big, like little Yorkies and little mini poodles and stuff like that. Yeah, little ankle biters, little annoying, just biters. Yeah. But so yeah, I train all types of dogs. And right now it's just dogs. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So tell me about the rebrand. Is that why I don't see the bullies in the name no more? I see Direct Effect Kennel.
So it's still in here. I'm gonna pull this down a little bit. It's still in here. Direct Effect Bully Kennel. So the bully kennel part is just for the breeding of the bullies. So I breed dogs, and my breed of choice is the American Bully. So the direct effect bully kennel will be there. However, my wife and I created Hazel's Den. And Hazel's Den is gonna go. Yeah, you know, it's my girl. She's so we have boarding, day camp, grooming, like grooming services, training. All of that stuff is going to be separate from this direct effect bully kennel.
Okay.
So we're just giving all of our services and everything like that over to a new a new thing, and just leaving the bully kennel just for the breeding.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that name too, Hazel's Den.
Yeah, it's a little softer than direct effect bully kennel. You know, a lot of people, a lot of people have been like pushed away because they hear bully and it's like, oh my God. But not understanding that it's a breed. It's all play on words, basically. Everything is.
Hazel's Den gonna get that whole different demographic.
Absolutely. You already know it. You already know it.
Yeah, I remember when Hazel was like,
yes. A baby.
Oh my God,
baby, and
how old is
is
she
like
now?
Hazel is 7.
Oh man,
yeah, she's
That's
7.
crazy.
She is like my assistant. She's like the best grandmother. She's the best like dog trainer. Like whenever I have dogs over or when I have little puppies, I always keep them around her because she teaches. It's amazing. Like when you see it, it's like, oh, grandma really doing her job. You know, when one of my other dogs, if she had a litter, that she would leave the puppies and Hazel would come in and just teach them how to play and, you know, understand boundaries and stuff like that. You know, like a lot of us parents, you know, leave the kids with the grandmama and let them deal with it, you know. But she's outstanding, man. That's my road dog right there.
That's up. And speaking of grandma, so I know your mom loves being a grandma to her granddogs.
Yes, she does.
So how is she, like, is she excited about this whole new venture and the fact that you're expanding and everything?
Yes. So she's like, every time I see her, she's just like, look at my grand bullies, and just telling everybody about it. Like, oh, somebody said they wanted a dog. Somebody said they wanted this, somebody wanted this. But she's really a big supporter as well. She does put out a lot of content. She pushes a lot of my work. She knows a lot of people. So she pushes a lot of the things that I do in Tarboro.
Okay.
So I really appreciate that part. That's and just good. giving us an extended reach.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that at all.
So I know you mentioned the bully diversion program. Have you been doing any work with that lately? I know there was some things that you had talked about previously with doing, but COVID has changed a whole bunch.
Yeah, COVID has changed a lot. So the goal was to get inside of DPS at the beginning of the year, but the way they have structured some of their outsourced programs, you can't really go into the schools to get, you know, a dog in the school to be emotional support. So my wife has just landed a new gig as the assistant principal at an elementary school. So we're working together.
Congratulations,
we're working together to try to figure out some creative ways to get inside of the school, like next semester and after the fall, after Christmas break. We're trying to figure out, you know, little ways we could use some school resources to help, you know, kind of get us to do some programs for the kids. I know they have a lot of teachers that are not wanting to come in school. They're having a lot of intervention problems. So we're just trying to find some creative ways to get that, you know, rolling. So we don't have to have a lot of red tape and all that. We're just trying to find a way to fine line everything and get it done through the county.
Okay. Is field trips an option?
Field trips? I haven't considered field trips, but that would be pretty good.
Just a couple teacher chaperones, you know what I'm saying, and then they come to the facility and it kind of cuts out the red tape and the liability at the school.
True indeed. That's actually a good idea.
And well, you know, me as a programmer, I would even like, I mean, I don't know, you know, how with your house and everything, how that's set up for like people to come over, but even if it was small group trips.
Right. Right. Even if it was just a couple of students that I know were problem students, in particular, those are the ones that I really wanted to get a handle on.
What my question is not about the bully diversion program. it was
Okay.
back to the kennel.
Okay.
But I was thinking about it while you were talking, and when you were talking about a different breed, the breed that you do, how do you get? And I think, and it kind of plays into the bully diversion program with getting kids to associate and learn and play with, the dogs. But how do you get people to understand that this specific breed of dog is not, everybody looks at pit bulls as violent dogs, and how do you educate the masses?
So I was at one point posting a lot of videos, just informational type things on my social media pages.
Mhm.
But again, I picked up work so much, and I had been a one-man show for a while. So outside of that, what I do is, like, people will see videos and understand, like, oh, maybe it's not that serious. So House Bill 956 was the reason why I kind of started direct effect bully kennel. Basically, that was the law, well, the House bill that was going to establish certain breeds of dogs as aggressive.
Mhm.
And again, through experience living with these dogs, having other kids, other people interact with these dogs, I understood that it wasn't the case.
Right.
So the more that I can show these dogs interacting with smaller children and just being well mannered around other dogs, that's why training is so important. People think that socialization is about having a dog go meet a bunch of other dogs and be friends. It's not necessarily true. It's about having them go certain places and focus on you. So, if a dog has strict instructions and they are following the rules, basically like you would a kid, they can go anywhere and they understand that if you do something, there's going to be a consequence for it, which is why I like working with the kids, because if you treat this animal a certain type of way, there will be a reaction to it. And then it also goes in the bigger picture, like sometimes you can mess with certain people, but what you can't control their reaction to what you do.
Right.
Some may be bigger or smaller consequences than the rest, but I can promise you, if you go to a dog and you smack it or something like that because you're mad today and he bites you, you probably won't bite you. You won't mess with another dog like that. And it kind of teaches kids, like, respect boundaries. Just understand, like, love for life is much more powerful than you trying to prove that you're bigger and tougher than something else. Because something like a dog could rip you to pieces, but if you show it love, you're nice to it, it'll be nice to you. So it's just like all reciprocating, and that's my goal, to show people that these dogs aren't like that. It's all on how you, again, people would say it's all on how you raise them. Just like your kids, it's all on how you raise them. If you let your kid go around in the grocery store yelling and screaming, pulling stuff off of the shelves, you're gonna have a problem on your hand. Like if you let your dog go to the park or walk down the street lunging and barking and trying to get at everybody, you're gonna have a problem on your hand.
Right.
So it teaches them to be leaders as well, because dogs are social animals. They're pack creatures. So they have a hierarchy, and basically with us being humans, we're at the top. So we tell the dogs what to do. So, a lot of people are afraid of dogs, but, at the end of the day, you have dominion over animals. So you can tell any animal what to do if you're confident enough in yourself and your ability to speak to this one thing and tell it to move. Like, that's power in itself.
Right.
So it's all little subtle things that I like to teach the youth, especially when they're interacting with the dogs. They have to have a certain type of just a certain type of confidence you got to walk around with. I have a kid that I'm training. He's considered himself as my nephew, and I totally will bring him in. When I started working with him about a year ago, he was a pretty quiet kid, real shy, and he got a bully as a pet. He didn't get it from me, but he bought a bully, and we started training it. And this dog now is a year old, and he's almost like 80 pounds. And the kid is like 16. So I've seen a drastic change in him just by training his dog and teaching him to be confident and training his dog, even walking down the street. Like, yo, I remember one day telling them, walk down the street with your dog, walk calm, loose leash, relax, pull your shoulders back, look up, look where you're going. You know where you're going. The dog doesn't know where you're going, so you have to lead it. I was like, just imagine, you get ready to go to class. You walking down the hallway at class, you say what's up to your friends, hey, what's up, y'all? You walk like that with your dog so that he's not tensed up because you're scared that he might run off when you see a squirrel or something like that. So it's all little subtle things. I try to make it relatable.
So I have a question. When you're walking a dog, is a dog supposed to like walk next to you? Because my mama always, she said, I can't stand to see dogs walking people because the dog is in front of you.
I agree with that, and I hate it. I tell my wife all the time, like, look at this dog walking as human. Like, I can't stand it. The dog should be directly beside you or right on your heel. Again, pack leadership. So if your dog's nose is here and your foot is out here, you're in the lead. But if your dog's nose is here and your step is back here, your dog is in control. So, you just think about that. Like, it's harder to get a dog to come back to you once it's locked in and focused on something than it is to be preventative with him beside you. It's all like being proactive is a real thing. That's for humans and for animals. So
never thought about that, bro.
I like
the
that
sauce right there.
Right.
Yeah, it
is. So I'm on TikTok, right?
Okay.
Not doing all the little.
So you be hitting that. Oh, all right. I was about to say.
I think Damon and I did one like mother-son TikTok video, and I think I posted like one more, but other than that, it's for business. But it's this guy I saw, and I want to say he's in North Carolina, but he always walks with 2 Dobermans, I think.
Okay.
They're but when I tell you they go everywhere and they are on his heel, like he can walk in the store and he'll signal for them to stop, and they stop and sit and they don't look. I find that to be the neatest thing. It is
so cool.
I'm not a dog person, but I like to watch everybody else interact with them.
That's the coolest thing, when you can go to a store and leave your dog sitting on one aisle and you go do your shopping and come back. Like, that is the coolest thing ever. But
I've seen that a couple times.
Yeah, that's control. You know what I mean? That dog knows that you're in control of the environment that it is in. You have to be calm to do something like that. You have to be confident to do something like that. Because again, a dog is a huge liability. Like, it takes one scared kid or somebody to scream and try to distract this dog, and now you got a loose dog running around the store that might possibly bite somebody.
Right.
But again, you have to be confident enough and be consistent enough with your training that you know that your dog won't do something like that.
I like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things for life. That's why the Bully Diversion Center is where it's supposed to be, teaching and instilling responsibility, leadership, life skills, just basic, simple principles to live by throughout life.
Right. Absolutely. So is the program, the Bully Diversion Center, like, is it just based in Durham County, or are you able to travel with it? Or
I am traveling with this. So right now it's Edgecombe and Durham. And we just moved to Wake Forest. So we're working on Granville and Wake County as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're coming out of state, man. When you're coming to the West Coast.
Man, we just need a plane ticket. That's it.
Let me tell you, I was on the West Coast and I still didn't get to see Michael.
Yeah, I had.
Hey, Seattle's big,
I
though.
couldn't make it to Vegas.
Yeah,
I wanted to though. Oh man, she was having a good time though.
She didn't go far enough west. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But I love it. Vegas, you did go out west. Vegas is out west.
It is.
It's definitely out west.
I actually flew to Cali in May. actually flew out to Cali in May. I had to deliver a puppy out there. It was like a turn and burn. I went and came right back.
Oh, so you didn't even get the, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even get to smell the air.
Yeah.
I didn't get to smog or nothing. I was just out there.
Facts. Yeah, that's what's up though. So what we got for the what is the future for Direct Effect? Like what you think?
Right.
What you got in mind?
Oh man, so I literally just got a new puppy like 2 weeks ago. So I did a breeding with a guy in Durham, and one of the deals was I got a puppy from one of the breedings. And so what I'm gonna do with her is create a training program that I can digitize and get people to see, you know, buy, of course, and see, so they can train their dogs, you know, from now until whenever. You know, like T25 or Billy Blank's workout tapes. You know, you can get those anywhere.
It still work out.
It still work out. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to put some stuff like that together on digital platforms so I can, you know, keep that
like a mastery class.
Yes.
Type thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be dope, bro.
So that I'm trying to get to the point where our clinic. Oh, I didn't even tell you that. So the clinic aspect of Hazel's Den. So outside of boarding and all of that stuff, we're going to be doing some medical work as well. So vaccines. Trying to be my next goal is to be a rabies vaccinator for the county. So that way I can help, you know, educate people about that part. But I do dewormers and shots and things like that now for people just throughout the area. But on a bigger scale, I want to hire a couple of vets, Black vets, so that we can, you know, there are not a lot of us. I say us. Look at God. Look, yo. So everybody's asking me like, when am I going to vet school? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to. But that's, you know, it's still in here. But in the meantime, I do want to open a facility and hire Black vets that are coming out of school that need a place to practice. So that's the expansion part. Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Okay. Yeah. So that's gonna happen soon.
Once I'm gonna cry.
Here.
Oh my gosh. Because no, like this growth is crazy. Like I'm here for all of it. I am here for all of it.
Sharice known me since I was a pup. Like, wow.
Crazy.
A completely different person.
She over there really looked like she about to cry.
I do have a tear right here.
You need to Don't mess that Mary Kay up now. Come on.
It won't. It won't. So, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
So one thing we asked of our guests is to leave the viewing world with a nugget or words of advice or wisdom, something. So what do you got for us?
Wow. Always pursue your dream. So dreams to reality. I love J Red for this. The longer you continue to pursue your dream, it will eventually become reality. So understand, I was telling, I just turned 31 in September. So I was like, one thing that I learned was that Rome wasn't built in a day. There are going to be things that happen on your journey to achieving your goal, but don't quit. Don't get distracted. Just keep going toward that thing, keep pressing toward it. And when you get money for your business, it's just for that. Like, don't do your service, don't sell your product, don't do any of that thing for money. Do it for the purpose, your end goal. You know what I mean? Follow your dream. The money will come. And you know, there are gonna be times where you like, dang, I just spent my last $20. Like, I gotta call somebody to borrow $10 so I can get some gas and go to work. But hey, look, do what you gotta do. Keep focusing on that thing. Bit by bit, it will grow. It will change your life, and then you'll be sitting here just happy, like, I train dogs. Like I work with dogs all day. You know what I mean? And again, I've been through a lot of different things, a lot of different avenues. How you start in criminal justice, then you go to the military, you come home, you're out of work for a year and a half, you get a job doing security, you get a job, working in admissions. You get fired. You go without another job. Yo, I heard God tell me I opened up time for you to work in your purpose. And ever since the day I was fired from Central, I've been working with animals, and this is the most joyous I've ever been. So I would say keep it, and this is something I knew I wanted to do for a while. So just keep focusing on it. Don't be distracted. Keep pressing. Perseverance is the key.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Hey man. That was you know what I'm saying? Mic drop.
Obama style,
I like it, man. I like it. That was definitely some great words for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got any words for me?
Hey, brother, keep doing your thing, man. It's nice to see the growth. It's nice to see the grind, man. Just keep doing your thing. It seemed like God has really got his hands on you, his hands on what you're doing. And I mean, like you said, like keep following that dream, because it seems like doors is opening for you. You know what I'm saying? So just keep grinding, bro. Keep shining.
Another thing I would say, I'm sorry to cut you off, but this one's real. When we got these businesses as Black folks, customer service is everything. So a lot of us lose clients because we don't have good customer service. Be nice to people. Even if they ain't paying you today, who cares? But be nice. Don't do it for the money. Do it because you love what you do. The money's gonna come. Be nice to people. Like I spent time with people, I give a lot of time, something I can't get back. That's a whole other thing. But I give it away. And, sometimes my wife is like, yo, you spend too much time talking to them, to doing this, doing that. But in my mind, I'm building a relationship. I had a lady, I started training her dogs like 3 weeks ago. From her alone, I've had like 10 new clients in the last like 2 weeks. Just off of her recommendation.
That's what's up.
Be nice to people. You know what I'm saying? Customer service is real. Like that's all. Yeah. That's a real thing.
Absolutely. I'm sorry if y'all hear my son in the background.
Oh, you good, man. Daddy dudes is all that.
So we thank you for joining us.
I thank y'all for having me, man. We got to get you an NCCU sweatshirt, Sharice.
Okay, well, first of all,
I understand. I love it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Shirt, but this is like the blue eyes, everything. This is all day. This was what it was today.
Right. I had a comment. I'll call you on that.
Okay. And I'll be waiting too.
Right.
But again, thank you for joining us tonight. You're awesome. And I'm proud of you, happy for you. Michael told you to keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. So, you always have our support.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That means a lot.
Yeah. I want to be buying a bully from you for like 10 bands.
Please do.
Saying we go back, so you cut the thing in half of me.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah, man, but I see great things in the future for you, man, for sure.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all might see me on a Netflix special sooner or later. Who knows?
Yeah. Man.
Damien is always available.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He said what?
You can play the younger version of you.
Yes, I'm with it.
That'll be dope.
I'm with it. That is my guy. It's so crazy. I see pictures of him and I'm like, oh my God, remember holding you at like these basketball games? Man, you're too big. Big. Yeah, exactly.
He was in a car seat.
Right. Little Damien.
The dude's 11 now. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. And congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Gotta tell J Red I need to see him.
Time for us starting tomorrow. Yeah. So he is. The thing's a mess.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
A mess.
Yeah. We have the 40th episode next week, man. It's crazy.
What?
Yep.
40?
40.
Because you were number 2, I think.
Yes, I was like number 2. Wow.
Yeah, man. We deep in the game now.
That's crazy. But see, perseverance, bro. Keep going. Just keep doing it. 40?
40.
Oh, that's big. That is big. Yeah. That is big. And you doing all the media.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I know. I've seen a few of them. I didn't know it was 40 though.
Yeah, 40.
Y'all been rolling.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Y'all been rolling.
Yep.
That's
we about beautiful. To get some sponsors and stuff. I'm switching over platforms, so we about to we got some things working.
Yeah. When is your interview, Michael? Are you doing one?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do one. I got some things in motion. I'm actually like kind of everything's changed really in my life. Like Rhythm of Hope now is gonna be like a ministry. I'm starting a ministry, like changing my music. Like I'm just doing gospel now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
I'm moving in a different direction because I feel like God has been pulling me in a certain way for a long time. So I'm walking with him now. I'm going towards that path. So yeah, but I got some things jumping. I'm working on. I'm in the studio. I'm working on some things, man. I got some things jumping. So yeah.
You need a drummer? Let me know.
Got you. Hey, we can get some live stage music going on.
For real. Hey, I'll fly down.
We got to talk. Hey, I'll fly down there because you know what I'm saying. I got a network in North Carolina. Like I used to do a lot of shows down there and stuff. So
easy day. Look at that. Hey, be obedient, bro. That's another thing that's gotten me to this point, bro. Just being obedient without even thinking twice about it. Saved my life, bro.
Yep, that's key. That's you're right.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Look at Sharice. Don't cry.
I see it. But ain't nothing like that Mary Kay, so she all good.
I'm telling you. Sealed in there. She good.
Oh man, it's always good having you on the show, brother, for sure, man.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take us out of here, man. Right. Well, if this is your first time tuning in, please like, subscribe, and continue to follow us on this journey. If you've been rocking with us this whole time, please keep on keeping on because we have a lot more amazing episodes to come. I'd like to thank my wonderful co-host, Miss Sharice Lovett.
Thank you. You're awesome.
And thank you. And our amazing guest, Dwanson Clarck. It was just great having him back on the show. It was another amazing episode. We are DTR Incorporated, a nonprofit organization geared toward uplifting, inspiring, and empowering communities all over the world. We'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight. And remember, our goal is not to be better than anybody, but together we can achieve better for everybody. Thank you and have a good night. Peace.